Hey YouTube, it's Marita. And as you can see, I'm at Sephora bright and early to see what Rihanna has put out. On January 11th, she launched her new concealers, her new powders, and some foundations came out earlier as well. I happened to pick up a few of those things. I just swatched three of her concealers from left to right. It's 360, 380, and 385. I picked up 360. Then I went and looked at her powders, and with the powders, I picked up Honey as a under eye brightening powder, and I picked up Hazelnut as a overall face powder. I also picked up 385 as my new foundation color from her new launch. And after this, you're going to see my review on these products. Hey YouTube, it's Marita from the Nurse Lounge, and today I went to Sephora and picked up a few items from the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna line. So as you know, she came out with more shades for the foundation. She came out with the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder and some concealers. And I picked up a few things. So this is actually a first reaction. So we'll see how this works out. I picked up the new shade 385 in this foundation. I actually purchased 370 on the first launch, but it does work, but it is a neutral, so I have to add bronzer and things like that to add color back to it, because otherwise I look kind of washed out. But it actually does look really, really good. It's just that I stopped wearing it for some reason. I don't really have a good reason why. But today what we're going to do is do not a wear test. What is it? First impressions, yeah. So I'm going to use everything that I have from her line that I've purchased already. So I have the primer that I'm going to use. And I'm going to start with that, and then we're going to kind of just do this makeup. I'm not going anywhere today, or actually, what am I doing it on my hand for? Actually, I am on call today. So, well, I was scheduled to work at the hospital today, but I was what we call down staff for now because our census was low. So right now I'm not working. So I'm hoping during this video they don't call me in because I really wanted to get this video done. So anyway, this is the primer that I'm using. Put a little bit more on. I get really oily in my T-zone area, so we're gonna see how this works. All right, so next I'm going to go into this new foundation. I want to show you the 370, which is what I purchased initially when the first launch came out, compared to the 385. So let me go get the 370. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. And so this is the 370. As you can see what this shade looks like, it's more of a neutral. And then today I picked up a new color, which is the 385. So you can see kind of there's more warmth and yellow golden to it. And so I'm gonna swatch these two so that you can see the difference in color. And again, the 370 works for me, but again, it's very neutral. So again, I had to kind of doctor it up a little bit to make it work. So we're gonna do this swatch on the 370 and then the 385, which is my new color. This may work as my winter color, to be honest with you, but for summertime, so you see that, and then I'm gonna put this one right beside it. It's harder to tell them on camera, but this one is slightly This is the 385 and this is the 370. You can see it's slightly more of a yellow undertone, which is what I need. This one right here, for me, it works. I can make it work, but again, I think this one will work better. So we're gonna see here in just a few minutes. If you hear a dog, those are my neighbor's dogs. So they tend to get riled up this time of the day. So I apologize for that in advance. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this off my hand, and then we're gonna start with the product review. I'm gonna put on the 385 today. Let me make sure I have the right one. This is 385 and this is 370. All right, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more to what I just used so I can go ahead and put this on my face. And we're going to see how it... Now the formula is the same, at least to me. The smell is the same. There's nothing different about that. I think this color is gonna work much better than the other colors. I am going to use the, I have not did my brows yet, but, not my brows. I did my brows, but I have not did any eyeshadow. And I pretty much just use the foundation or concealer to provide a base for the eye. I'm going to use my Sunoco sponge from Target. I do have the one from the Fenty line, this one right here, and I use this actually for more of my under eye than I do for the actual foundation application. I have a mirror on my ring light, so I will be looking towards my mirror. And I forgot how fast this dries, so I should have been... And again, on camera, this looks probably a little more yellow. I kind of like this color better for sure because it makes me look like I have some color to me. Again, the other one would have me looking more washed out. And I know on camera it probably looks like it's more yellow. Let me see if I turn these lights down a little bit, see what it looks like. Turn it back up. So you can see on the sponge that it's more of a yellow golden undertone. This looks much better on my skin than the other one did. I swatched it in the store just to see and compare, and I like this one better. We will see. All right, so now I'm going to go in with, and it is buildable, so I guess I could put another, go for another round, a little bit more foundation, especially through here, this hair on my face. Okay, so it's looking pretty good. Again, I'm looking at my ring light mirror, so I apologize if I'm all up in the camera, but it does allow you to see much better in terms of the coverage that it provides me. All right, so next I'm going to do my, try this new concealer. So this is the new concealer. I picked it up in 360. So the way they had it set up in our Sephora was it said 360 to 370, and then it showed you like which color it went with in terms of your actual foundation. So it kind of gave you like that recommendation. So it would have a range. I didn't actually see, now maybe that's just our Sephora, but I did not see like an actual 370. It said 360 to 370, but there could be a 370, I'm not sure. Because 370 is the color obviously that I was. I did not get the one that was associated with 385. I just simply picked up this 360, and I have some swatches of the other colors that's close to my shade range. But I just picked this up from Sephora today. This is 360. And look at this. It's broke. So I'm gonna have to go back up to the store and get me another one. But for the purposes of this video, yeah, look at this applicator. That's not what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to have, oh yes it is. Yes it is. I can see it now. This applicator right here. But this is broke, so I am going to take this back. But since I'm gonna go ahead and use it for today, but look at all this product that's on here. So anyway, I'm gonna use this for my under eye. I like how this is actually drying down. This is actually very pretty. I like this. So as you can see, this is what it looks like when it's kind of dried down some. All right, so I'm looking directly in the camera now, but I'm going to just put this right under my eye. And the same for this side. I have to take this back today because I want one that is not broke. This is gorgeous. And this is so creamy. I like how this feels. This kind of reminds me of the NARS. Look at this. Like it doesn't even screw on. Like it's just broke. Radiant creamy, but it reminds me of that. All right, so I'm gonna put this back in the box because I gotta take this back to the store. Make sure nothing else that I purchased today is broke. This is ridiculous. So now I'm going to blend this out. I absolutely love this foundation. So 385 is what I've been waiting on all this time. Like I said, I like the 370, but it just, it was a hit or miss. This really was a hit or miss for me. So let me blend this out. I like how it looks. And if you think about it, besides some of her eyeshadows, Rihanna kind of goes for more of a natural look. So, you know, a soft natural look. So that's kind of what this is looking like. So I'm going to go ahead and, this is the sponge that comes with the line, the Fenty line. I'm going to use that for right under my eye. I usually just go on top of my nose just so all that looks even. And now I'm gonna go on this other side over here and do the same. Oh, I like that. I really like that. So 360 is a good color for me. Let me see. In this smear over here, I probably could have went a little lighter as well, because I wanted more of a, but I like it. That spot right there is kind of hard to get. But right under the eye. So this is what it looks like. Looks like it's been a little highlighted. It looks smooth. I do have texture issues right through here. Let me see in this mirror. Let me get this corner right here. This is gorgeous. Have y'all tried this product yet? If so, let me know what you think in the comments below. All right, so next I'm gonna go to the powders. So I purchased two. Okay. I purchased two powders, and I purchased Honey. Honey is good for all over the face, depending on your skin tone. But for me, this would be a good brightening. So more so for under the eye. Then I also purchased Hazlenut as a all over the face powder. So we're going to kind of test them both out. I'm going to do the, let's see, I guess I'll do the Honey first. I'll do Honey first, and then I will do the, for under the eye, and then I will do the Hazlenut. The packaging is gorgeous, so you should see this packaging. This is something that would look really good on your vanity. So like if you just wanted to kind of show on your vanity. Oh, and then this comes with it as well. So this is what it looks like. The ring light, but anyway, you can see that it's has this nice silver top, and then your product is here at the bottom, and then it comes with this little, I don't know what this is called, but it protects your powder from coming out. So you see it has the FB on there, which is the her logo for Fenty Beauty, but it has this little thing that you can put in here, and so when you open it and then take off this little strip paper, and then, you know, when you travel, if you push this in here, it helps with, if you're traveling, it helps with the product not coming back all over your, or coming out into the top, or, you know, just opening because the top comes off somehow, opening, and then it's all over your clothes or whatever you have packed. So I think that's great. So that's what that is. So right now we're going to use the Honey, and I'm going to a little bit out here so you can see what this looks like, and I'm going to use it for the under eye. So this is what the Honey looks like. I'm going to use this right under here. Yeah, this is definitely a brightening for me. This would not be my all over. It wouldn't be my all over powder. The banana is also a brightening powder, but for me, I think it would just be too yellow and make me look a bit more ashy. So I definitely like the effects of this powder. That is gorgeous. So it looks so smooth, as you can see. And again, this is just a brightening. I'm using it for brightening. So this is the Honey that I'm going to be using for brightening. And now I'm about to go and do the Hazlenut for all over. Let's see, will this fit back on with the... Okay, so I'm going to put the Honey up, and we're going to use the Hazlenut, which That's what the packaging looks like in terms of color. So I'm gonna use the hazelnut. Take this little strip off. I am using a Sedona Lace brush, powder brush. This is the FB03 Sedona Lace. And I happen to, I'm not really into using a whole lot of brushes and things like that. For foundation, the only thing I use, to be honest with you, is the beauty sponges. I like beauty sponges much better than I do brushes for foundation. But of course, when it comes to my powders and things like that, I use the brushes. So I'm going to tap this in here and then basically just do an all over. And this is a translucent. Oh, is it translucent? Does it say that? Maybe that's what I was told at the Sephora counter. It doesn't say translucent, but it is a instant retouch setting powder, pro filter. So this is not going to add a whole lot of color to you. So you don't really have to worry about, like, if you do. This is pretty. If you do put a lot on, it's not going to add, like I said, a whole lot of color. So it's not like it's just really just to set your foundation. It's not going to cause it to move. I'm not getting a lot back on my brush in terms of the actual foundation itself. I like this. I really like this. I like this a lot. So again, this was the hazelnut. So the colors I chose were hazelnut as an all over, and then the honey for under eye. And in case you didn't know, they retail for, let me see if I can find my receipt. So the powder are $32 a piece, and I purchased 2. The concealer is $26, and the foundation is $34. So you can spend a pretty penny on these products. So my plan was, if I felt like the honey would be good for an all over, I was just going to go ahead and take the hazelnut back. But I actually like the hazelnut for all over. And then, like I said, the honey for under eye. So I think I'm going to keep them both. I have no qualms about taking anything back to the store if I don't like something. So I definitely will be taking it back if, well, I'm not taking anything back. If I didn't like it, I would take it back. All right, so next I'm going to go ahead and finish my face by using other products. So I'm going to go in with my bronzer. And again, for those who don't know, I use the Becca Apanema. I can't ever say it. Apanema Sun bronzer. So I always use that one. So I'm going to go in with that one. I don't really wear blush that often. I have plenty of blush. And I need to actually start doing a decluttering using my products, but I don't wear it. I happen to just like a bronzed look. You see that coming through right through here. I apologize for those dogs if y'all can hear that. I think the mailman's outside. Or UPS, I heard the truck. All right, so again, I'm gonna use this bronzer. And I'm going to always bronze my nose as well on the sides. Okay. I'm going to use a little bit of Laura Mercier translucent highlighting. No, that's not what it's called. Translucent medium deep glow powder. And again, that one I don't use all over my face. I just use more so right through here as a subtle highlight because I like my highlights subtle. I'm not really into beaming per se. I just like the subtle highlight. A little goes a long way. After that, I'm going to set it with a new product that I found called the Milani Make It Last matte finishing powder. Or no, spray, not powder, sorry. Again, this is the powder that I like to use. A little goes a long way. This is not the correct brush, but again, it works. It works for what I need it to work for. I'm making a mess over here with this powder. I'm gonna turn this light down to see if you can see it because I can see it good in my mirror, but I'm not seeing it on camera. I mean, you can see right through here, that subtle highlight. That's kind of what I like. Let me see. Yeah, I can see it. So let me see if I can cut my light down, see if that makes a difference. You can see it some right through here. You can see my makeup a little bit better. All right, let me cut it back up a little bit. There you go. You see that highlight right there and here? All right, so I did not do my eyeshadow yet. I just kind of, I'll do that last. I'm gonna do that off camera and then come back and give you the final look and then give you my thoughts on these products. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Not quite with the finished look yet, but I wanted to show you this new setting spray that I was just telling you about, the Milani Make It Last Matte. I don't know if you can see that, but it says matte finish. So this is claiming to have a 16-hour wear. It's matte charcoal setting spray. It's oil control plus mattify plus set. And this is new to Milani, and I wanted to try this. So Rihanna needs to come out with her own setting spray. But until then, I want to try this. This is new. This retails for $9.99 either on the Milani website, or you can pick this up at Target, Walmart, wherever they sell Milani. I did go to Walgreens and they did not have it at my local Walgreens, but I did find this at Target. So we're gonna try this matte spray. It specifically says on the top to shake me, and it says spray 10 inches from face. So we're going to shake it and we're going to, this foundation I'm really liking. But anyway, shake it and then we're gonna spray and then I'm going to fan. So here's the spray. This is about 10 inches. So here we go. Ooh. A lot comes out. So the way that comes out is it kind of just sprays you. It doesn't spritz or mist you like the Pro Filter, not Pro Filter. This is my fan, by the way. I use my wig stock cards to fan my face. So if you happen to hear the air from me fanning, I apologize, but this for me helps set or dry the spray much faster and set my face. And this is what I actually use in the mornings when I have to go to work because I don't have time to let it air dry. So I like to just kind of fan it. So we're gonna see how this works. I'll have to come back and tell you how it was in another video. But I actually kind of like it. I don't like how it sprays out. This sprays out, like I said, it just kind of just sprays your face versus when the MAC Prep and Prime, it kind of just spritz. So be careful with that. Maybe that's why it said to hold it for 10 inches back. All right, so that's that. Now I'm going to actually put on the rest of my face off camera. I just wanted to show you that spray. I'll be right back. And I'm back with my finished look. So this lipstick, I could not find a, you know, she came out with, Rihanna came out with, maybe was it 10 new shades of the Mademoiselle lipsticks. I could not find, the 2 that I wanted to buy were sold out at my local Sephora. So this one right here is an old one that she has called PMS, and that's what I have on right now. So again, I couldn't find the 2 that I wanted from the new launch of lipsticks. So this is what I have on. I wanted kind of a vampy color since my eyes were kind of more so more of a neutral. I wanted a darker lip. So this is what the final look is. And here are my thoughts. So I purchased the Fenty, one of the new shades of the foundation, right here. What I have on is $385, and what I used to wear was $370. And I felt the $370 was fine, maybe so in the summertime, but I feel like I actually like this one a lot better. It makes me look like I have some kind of color to me. I don't look washed out. So this is the $385, is my new color. I picked up what did I pick up? The concealer. I couldn't think of it. I picked up the concealer. Mine was broken, but I'm going to take it back and get a new one. But I did get $360 and I like it. I used it as a under eye brightening concealer. I really like this one, so I'm going to go purchase this one and possibly one even a little bit lighter for under the eye. I'm not sure yet, but I definitely want to go pick up a new one of those. I picked up Honey for the under eye brightening, and I picked up Hazelnut for the all over face, and I love them both. So my final thoughts are, I love all the products. I am happy that I went and purchased these. I've kind of fallen back in love again with the whole foundation. I use the foundation, but I didn't use it often because I think the color being neutral, and I had to kind of do so much to add color back to my face with the bronzers and things like that. But I actually do like this foundation, so this is my new color, and I'm loving it. So anyway, that is my final thoughts. I love these products. I will be definitely wearing these and definitely putting these more on the forefront of my makeup arsenal. I'll be wearing these more so on a daily basis now comparatively to every so often I wear the Fenty. When it comes to the Milani, which this wasn't a Milani review, but this is the matte, the new one that they came out with. I like it. I just don't like how it sprays. But as you see, the finish is actually very, very pretty. More up close, this is what it looks like, my final product. You can see the highlight and bronzer right there. I have to say I like it. So thank you so much for watching this first impressions of the new Fenty powders and concealers. I appreciate you watching. If you are new to my channel, I know this is different because I pretty much do nursing topics. However, I love beauty, so I wanted to kind of tap into that a little bit as well. So if you're new to my channel, and if you're not here because you're a nurse, so you're here because you like beauty just like I do, subscribe. And hey, maybe you decide you want to be a nurse, go watch the other videos as well. So you may decide, hey, is nursing for me? I have videos on that, so definitely go watch. But if you're new, subscribe. If you're old, thanks for coming back. Hit that notification bell so that you'll know the next time that I upload. And you all will be greatly appreciated, or you all are greatly appreciated for coming back to my channel and watching. We got to grow this channel. So thank you all so much for your time, and tell me what you think. What products did you buy from the Fenty line? Did you buy the powders? Did you buy the concealers? Which ones do you like? Did you have to get a new shade for your foundation? I had to get a new shade for my foundation. So tell me what you got. List it in the comments below. Until the next time, y'all take care. Bye-bye.